Have you ever seen a crackhead not find a way to get some crack? If you want it bad enough, the human superpower is that we will get it. The thing is, you wanted everything that you got right now, including your self-neglection, including the toxic people, including your addictions. You wanted it at one point, but we get to a point where we get so far down the want that it becomes a need, good or bad. Whether it's somebody showing me comfort, showing me attention, showing me validation, whether it's I don't like people telling me the truth, I don't want accountability, I don't want somebody to point out my flaws. Whatever it is, whatever you want your reality to be, it is that right now because you attracted it. Now, the beautiful part is you can flip it. Instead of focusing on, oh my God, I need coffee every day, I need caffeine to function. That discipline to your caffeine can be the same discipline you flip and use to break free. The same discipline I used to partying and people pleasing, I now use to my purpose in elevating others. I'm still pleasing others, but it comes from investing in myself to fill up my cup and pour from an overflow, not seeking for other people to fill me up. What? You know what I mean? So we got a challenge coming up, and I'm about to go on IG Live and call some people out. Not directly, but there's some people in my tight circle. And I have people who I love and care about who remind me of my old version. So I use them as an example because I believe God puts the people closest to you that can teach you the most about yourself. So if I'm going through something or if I'm evolving and somebody else is either trying to downplay what's going on or is trying to generate self-doubt so that they don't have to be put to the same test as I am, well, that's why I'm here, to hold you accountable and push you to your potential. You ain't got to like me, but you're going to feel me. Love me or hate me, I don't give a darn it. Don't care. Now, I came from an addictive family with addictive genes. Mom, dad, brother, sister, all of them, all sober now. Me, I embrace the balance. It ain't for everybody. Now, there's people who broke free of drugs and alcohol who are still addicted to caffeine, screens, and nicotine. You ain't fooling nobody. You're still an addict. And that's my point. No matter what you replace it with. I had sugar. I would love sugar when I was younger. Then I grew up. I started partying. Then I went sober. I went nicotine, tobacco, gambling, screens, and women. And then when I went back into the balance, I was drinking. And I was dabbling in nicotine and dabbling on the weekends and dabbling in the relationships. So there was never a time that I was free of all vices and toxins, all instant gratification to where you have to overcome excuses, urges, and cravings all day. And when you start to do so, you start to notice that your relationship with life changes. But if you always got, oh, I can put down sugar, liquor, weed, nicotine, but I can't put down porn. Well, you already lost. It don't matter what the instant gratification is. If you got one, you still ain't doing your best. Now, there is a gradual increase. Okay, you can break one off 30 days, break another one off, but you can't be replacing them. Same thing. You're still feeding that addict in you for that nice warm hug, that instant feel of, this tastes good. Oh, that feeling feels good for a little bit. It's going to be gone soon, and it won't last. And the untamed mind is a minefield, and you may not be able to tell yet, but time will. So look at my meal. Woo! Oh, dripping. Ooh. Juicy raspberry just dripping on them. Look, drip. Woo! What's your favorite fruit? Drop it in the comments. All right, y'all. Y'all stay tuned in. I'm going live on IG. Now I'm thinking people justify, right? They justify sugar. They don't really justify liquor. People justify weed, sugar, caffeine, nicotine, screens. They justify condiments. They don't really justify gambling. But I'm trying to think of the instant gratification vices that now people are like, oh, well, isn't honey good for me if I just... No. Get your glucose from fruit. Too much honey over time will spike your blood sugar and then generate insulin resistance. And now you're freaking overweight. And now you got health problems because you can't process the sugar and it gets put into your fat cells and that causes all kinds of damages internally. So that's the reason for it. Trying to think, like my homeboy's like, oh, well, nicotine helps me focus. I'm like, what? Like, oh, coffee is for the experience. Why are y'all making up all this shit? That's what I'm gonna do right here. That's the move right here, y'all. So appreciate y'all. I know it's only a couple of y'all tapping into YouTube Live. So we growing this page. So I'm always do a little intro here, and then y'all get to be my team, my squad on the side. Well, in the front, because y'all was first, but you know what I'm saying, as I go live with people on IG. So if you got some, if you're tapping in, tap your questions in the comment. I'm going to ask the people here. We usually have a lot more people tapping in live here, but the goal is to get everybody over here. YouTube is the move. All right. So here we go. Looking good, feeling good. Haircut in 20 minutes. First, let me say grace. God, universe, Mother Nature, farmers, producers, providers, cooks, cleaners, thank you for providing this meal for me. Thank you for everybody who contributed to making this happen. Thank you to my creator, attaching his purpose to what's inside of me, my gut, my mind, my spirit. Thank you for health, recovery. Thank you for blessing my family, loved ones, and friends, and the people who deserve it on this planet. In God and my spirit's team's name, I pray. Amen. Spirits team's names. My homeboy said, I'm not addicted to coffee. I just do it for the experience. I only do it when I need a boost. Sound like an addict. Had another shorty like, oh, well, honey's good for you. Sound like a sugar addict. I had somebody else like, oh, nicotine helps me focus. It gives me like a sharpened. What are y'all doing? You don't understand that these justifications are your inner addict trying to justify that you need something to be who you are? That's the point of this choose yourself challenge, man. Because if you, for a moment, if you look at the challenge details and you're like, oh, I can do everything except vape. Well, that's your problem. Whatever you think is the hardest thing to quit on the challenge is what you need to quit. All right. You can get your sugar right here. You don't need honey. It's just peanut butter and yogurt. Okay. You can get your focus from sleep and exercise. You don't need nicotine to focus. My homeboy freaking talking about only do nicotine for focus. No, you do nicotine because you're addicted. My other homie's like, oh, I could do the whole challenge. It's just I need coffee on some days when I'm addicted. Here you go with these excuses. What about, but tea comes from and coffee comes from the plant, and weed comes from the plant. It's not about where it comes from. Obviously, it's about where it comes. It's about what you're doing to your mind, what you're doing to your consciousness when you consume this. You just want an instant hug because it's too hard to push through without, okay, now I'm good. I got my sugar spike, got my blood sugar spike. My nervous system is back to being toxified. You're like, sweet hug. Ooh, vape. Okay, I'm good for now. Oh my God, anxiety. Hit the vape. I'm good for now. Oh my God, anxiety. Damn. What, your life isn't beautiful enough to get up and get shit done without caffeine? I'm excited for the challenge because I want to break free of pre-workout. Can't lie, my workouts are not the same. And so that's my main thing I'm excited for is no pre-workout. No caffeine pre-workout. I use an all natural pre-workout, but anyways, even if it's all natural, it's from the ground, it's from the farmers, it's straight from the local. We do all the testing. Don't give a damn. It got caffeine. That is an external stimulant. Cut it out. Every time I do a challenge, I got the people closest to me making up the most excuses. And I'm like, how are we so close when you got the quitting mind inside? I don't get it. How didn't I see this? My other homie talking about doing a challenge where it's like, oh, we got to do all these strict things. I'm like, well, are you going to quit Zins and coffee? He's like, no, that's not part of the challenge. I'm like, well, you're freaking masking your challenge with vices. What? Okay, so if a crackhead was like, oh, I just got to smoke crack so I don't go through withdrawals. That's exactly what you need to do. You need to go through withdrawals so you don't keep thinking that crack is what makes you who you are. Now replace crack with whatever: sugar, liquor, weed, porn, nicotine, caffeine, dating apps, swiping, screens. I'm doing no nut on mine. I'm not coming. My first time doing this. 30 days. I mean, I've gone 30 days without coming before, but I've never done it during the challenge intentionally. Might be TMI, but I'm doing no nut either. Not with a shorty, not without a shorty, nothing. September 15th to October 15th. And I will have an opportunity to, and I'm going to surpass it. Because I ain't giving in to, oh, well, interacting with the girl is supposed to help my masculine expansion. See? Crackhead. Already trying to justify it. Now, we already justify it with the balance. Okay, look, here she go. Here you go, caffeine addict. Coffee is scientifically proven to have health benefits. It dehydrates you. So if whatever benefits you think it's having, it dehydrates you. And then you desensitize your dopamine because you need caffeine to function. And then you become addicted because you need that level of caffeine to function. Now, here's the thing about whoever trying to be an addict and justify their excuses. You need to break free first before you start saying, oh, coffee has health benefits. Weed has health benefits. Nicotine has health benefits. Freaking what? Oh, I'm not going to do the cocaine. I just want to smell it. Who are y'all trying to fool? Okay? It's not about what it is. It's about the addiction to it. If it pops up in your mind throughout the day, you need to break free of it. Oh my God, I'm running out of energy. I need coffee. You push through gratitude. See? So that's the point of it, man. That's the point of it, to break free and embrace your natural state. Go through the day, fruits, vegetables, and meats, like we supposed to, like your creator told you to. You want to add all this extra ranch with balsamic and freaking honey and freaking creamer and sugar and freaking golly. What you doing? Come on now. So if you're trying to break free of this challenge, I hope I trigger y'all. I'm going to keep triggering y'all with this leading up to it. Coffee is made with water. See? That is funny. Yeah, addicted to exercising, but that will add time on the end of your life. See? That's the good dopamine. I love that you said that. Sun, sauna, cold shower, lift weights, run, walk, visualize, meditate, connect, serve, contribute, create, breath work, hard work, self-work. All those, dopamine. You can be addicted to it. Fine. Because it doesn't force you to go out of your natural state to do it. Now, if you're addicted to something that's mood altering, you're addicted to something that provides you with energy unnaturally, an external source, that's the one we're breaking free of. Do you get it? Is that confusing? Fruits, vegetables, meats, sleep, gut health, sun, sauna, cold shower, lift weights, run, walk, visualize, meditate, connect, serve, contribute, create, hard work, breath work, self-work. That's what we focused on. Not lack of sleep, staying up late, binge watching, binge scrolling, coffee in the morning because it's healthy and it helps me. Get your ass up. Come on now. You sound like a dang addict. You know, my dad runs a sober community for 14 years, and I speak in there, and I've been to treatment for 8 months, and I heard them speak. My mom is finally sober for a year, but my whole life, she wasn't. I've heard her speak. I've been around addicts my whole life. Y'all sounding like addicts. Break free to eliminate the softened mind who keeps trying to make excuses. I'm here for you. I'm doing it with you. I got issues all day with the pre-workout, going out on the weekends. I do that, but I also break free. Now, I broke this down before. If I do, what's up, Ashley? EA? What's up, Rachel? What's up, Katie? Here's my thing. I go out, 5. Now, Amy says she loved my accent. Thank you. I don't know where it's from because I'm half Jamaican, and in Jamaica, they don't know where it's from. And I'm from Minneapolis. They don't know. They say, you sound like you're from the South. In New York, they're like, what the hell? You don't sound like you're from Minneapolis or Jamaica. I'm like, well, I don't know. Must be my spirit coming through. I call them Saint Rhythm. I got about 12 personalities I tap into throughout the day. But we all do. But some of us don't know. We just lash out in emotion as the personality and we think it's us. It's not. So if you separate that, more awareness. Anyways, that's a different topic. Here's the thing. My balance, okay? 80% healthy, 20% fun. All right? I go out once a week, usually from like 6 p.m. to 12 p.m. I have to go watch a sport. I'll go to a show. I'll go with my boys. Kick it with Shorty. Whatever. And then one weekend per month, I go on vacation for 4 days and I 20% for 3 days. So that's 5 days a month. But 3 months out of the year, I don't do any of that at all. Not at all. No gambling, no porn, no nicotine, no sugar, no pre-workout, no coffee, no caffeine, no gluten-free, no gluten, no processed food, no chips, no snacks, no bakers, nothing for 30 days. 90 days out of the year. So 5 times 9, 54, right? Then out of where the math at? Math ain't mathing. 45. Okay, so 45. Mint is a natural stimulant. Fine, y'all. Whatever. Go ahead, do you. I ain't taking no stimulants at all. Water, air, period. Sleep, exercise. Watch what the body can do with what is within it. So, I know my brain glitched too. 45, okay? 45 days a year. I'll be turning up. How many days a year do you consume toxins? Coffee every day, sugar every day, scrolling every day. That's a lot more than 20%. You drink every weekend all year without breaking free, without resetting. That's a lot more than 20%. You eat sugar every time after you eat something. You're getting snacks and pastries. Yeah, that's a lot more than 20%. My balance is going to promote a longer health span, a longer quality of life than, once a day I do coffee and then after dinner I do sugar. You talking caffeine and sugar every day for the rest of your life? If you put honey on your shit for the rest of your life, you're going to end up gaining weight eventually. Your insulin resistance is going to be all messed up. Your metabolic rate, you're going to have stored glucose in certain parts of your body that you can't get rid of. We don't need it. Honey is literally like 82% sugar, table sugar. There's sugar in here, plus antioxidants and all kind of other shit. So that's all I'm saying. This is fruit, yogurt, pecans, raspberry, blueberry, nanner, strawberry, fire. So if you're trying to join the challenge, y'all, it's September 15th. I'm locking in. I can't wait. But I'm going to wait, though. Because I know it's going to be tough for a little bit. But not if I got y'all. This weekend, I'm outside. I'm hosting. So Saturday, Sunday, I'm outside. You can bank on it. I'm about to go out. I'm going to be lit. Grand finale. I might do one more. Here you go. Coffee been around since who knows when it's naturally gone. Yeah, so has cocaine leaves and cocoa leaves. Eat too much of that, guess what? Yeah. So has freaking poison ivy. So what you're saying, doesn't matter how long it's been around. We're not talking about that. Here you go. Y'all over here addicts trying to justify. This is the problem. When y'all keep trying to justify shit, you need to do some reflecting. Oh, but I get my, Yep. Tobacco also knows how long naturally. Exactly. Come on now. Y'all get it, man. Like, it don't matter about, oh, it's from. You can grow weed in your front yard that get you high as hell, make you not do shit all day. Talking about it's naturally grown, it's all organic. What? Now you're high. Now you're sleepy and hungry. Eating outside, you died in your budget. I've been there. I mean, it wasn't in my front yard, but the weed man was down the street. I hope I trigger y'all down the hall. I mean, in my same building, back home, because it was me. It was in the other room. Caffeine equals cortisol equals hormonal imbalance. Bang. See? Caffeine, nicotine, cortisol. Cortisol, stress. Stress, lack of focus and clarity and gratitude. High stress equals mental health issues, anxiety. Anxiety leads to what? Fight, flight, faint, freeze. Usually freeze or faint. Who said that? Oh, no. What's up, Queen Kong? About to get my fresh cut. Look. Damn. It's not that bad. Curls is popping, though. Get along. Look. Woo! Stop playing. Look at my hair glistening. Yeah, man. My mama was my mama's German, man. My pops is Jamaican, man. Getting along, huh? I'm on YouTube Live, too. I'm about to put all my lives on YouTube, so I might post them on IG for a little bit. And then I'm going to put them on YouTube. I ain't going to keep them on IG, so if you're messing with them, appreciate y'all. I need a spoon. This ain't working. Don't worry. Got one right here. This is a fork. In case y'all were confused, like he said spoon. It's not a spoon. I'm just playing. Not really. But fire. Yo. So if y'all ready, man, like it's time. Said scoop it. I know I gave up. 100 stabs at the plate, 3 pieces of fruit. I know, okay? Was that cringy for y'all? Like, damn it, give this guy some fruit. Let him get some fruit. I was getting frustrated too. I feel like an anteater in an anthill because every time they put their tongue in, they get like 3 ants. There's a million down there. I've seen it. I've seen every nature show on Netflix. Or termites, whatever it is. But September 15th, challenge starts. September 15th, 6 p.m., CYC Kids for parents and caregivers. September 16th, 10 a.m., CYC growth session, Tuesday. September 16th, 7 p.m., choose yourself challenge check-in. So we're doing a 48-hour check-in. So if you can just lock in September 15th from when you wake up for the day with no vices. Get to Tuesday and then come to Tuesday night and share how far you've come and the changes you've noticed in your Zoom. Let that be your motivation for the first 48 hours. I'm doing this shit for free. Find somebody else doing this shit for free. That's what I thought. Damn, I ain't even have this on. Check. Find somebody doing this for free, man, because that's how much I care. Once y'all see what it's like to choose yourself, hopefully you invest into yourself some more. Hopefully you meet me in North Carolina, October 4th. Hopefully you meet me in St. Louis, November 15th. Hopefully you meet me in New York, December 13th. These are all events, man. I hope to see y'all in person, but I'm about to get my haircut and finish my food. So appreciate y'all. DM me to join the challenge and the group or the CYC. See you online. Let's get it. All right, y'all. Tap into the link. Change how you think. Grow your mind.